So here you can see time allocation is 5 months, right? So then H after completing both E and here, E here, G here, length of this straight line is not much important, right? Don't worry about it. So after completing G and E, E and G, so it should be here, right? Then we can assign values here for events, left hand side to right hand side. There are 7 number of events and dummy activity also here. If you have more than one, then you can take dummy 1, dummy 2, and so on. Then dotted line we are using for dummy activity. I think you have no issue with that. You already prepared this answer. Then, if I move to the number 6, here it has number of activities when compared with the previous one. So here, even you have number of activities, it is not a hard work, but here you have to have good experience to prepare it, right? Because you have number of activities and immediate predecessors here. So it's a good example to practice because you have number of activities. In this case, also easily you can do actually, right? It's not hard work, even you have number of activities here. Here you can see starting from A, B, and C, there are no immediate predecessors. So we start from here. A, B, and C. A, B, and C. A, B, C. Time allocation also you can report. Next one is D from B. Yeah. D from B after completing B. So then you can go for D, right? So you can go for D. After completing A, so you can go for E and F. E and F, right? Here E and F. E, F. After completing A, B, so you can go for G. After then you can go for G. So sometimes we have to remove, right? So we have to erase some line after going into next event, next activity, right? So after completing both C and D, here C here, D here. So then after completing C and D means, so we can link here in this way. So we can link here D here. So we can remove. Yeah, you can remove this one right here and D here. After completing both D and E, now D here. Then after completing C and D, right? C and D, H and I, right? H and I. H, I. Right. Then after completing E, here, E, where is that? E, so we can go for J. J. After completing FGH, F, G, H. F, G, H. We can go for K and L. K and L. Then you can go for M after completing I. After completing I. So we can go for M. Right. Then N after completing J, sorry, J and L. Yeah. J and K. Yeah. J here, K here. This is N. Right. Then O after complete L, M, N. L here, M here. Sometimes you have to delete and draw new line. That's why I told you at the beginning, it is important to use pencil rather than the pen. Right? Oh, so this is the network relating to exercise number 6. But even we have number of activities. It has no complex situation. So here we have no dummy, even one dummy activity, right? Right. It is also very easy to draw. Right. Now, if I move to next one, is it necessary to draw this one? I think you can manage it. Number 7, right? Number 7. Here you can see starting from A. A, it has no immediate predecessor. A. Then yeah, B and C after completing A. B and C after completing yeah, after completing yeah, actually A has no immediate predecessor, so we can arrange in this way. A has no immediate predecessor, right? Then after completing A, then we can go for B and C. B and C. Then after completing B, we can go for D and E. D and E. After completing both B and C, B here, C here, then we should have dummy, yeah, B and C. So we can go for F. F. Then it's okay. So after completing D, E, F, D, E, F, D here, E here, F here. So we can link E and F here, but we cannot link D here. Therefore, we have to use dummy activity again. To draw G. Right. So here important to use this arrow, complete arrow with the head and tail, right? Right. Then again we can mark event number. Right. Time also we can record. If it has allocated 4 hours, here 12 per month. Sorry, per month. Right. Do you have anything to clarify? Do you have any doubt? Please respond. It is important to have clear idea, otherwise we cannot go for the PERT and CPM. Yeah, clear. Good. Right. Then yeah. Next one, number 8. I think it is also not a hard work. Easily you can draw. Right. Do you need to draw it? Can you manage it, or otherwise we can skip it? If you can manage it, then we can skip it, right? Otherwise we can continue. Right. So if I again go for here, A and B has no immediate predecessor. A and B has no immediate predecessor. Then here we have after completing A, so we have C, D, and E. C, D, and E. Here, C, D, and E also here. E, C, D, E. Sometimes we have to delete it, right? Then after completing C, so again we can see 3 F, G, and H. F, G, and H, right? After completing C, F, G, and H. F, G, and H, right? Then after completing B and D, both B and D, is that B here, B here, D here. So then we can actually link this B and D without using dummy. Just you can draw D here from A. You know that D, it has only one immediate predecessor. This is D. So you can remove the previously drawn one here. After completing both B and D, we can go for I, right? Then after completing F and I, so we can go for J. F here, so F here, I here, then we can go for J. J. K after E, E, H, G. E, where is that T? E here. So now we have to change it, no? K. K, where is that? K. E, H, here. E, H, G. E, H here. G here. S, H. H, H, E, H, E, right? So, yeah, we can link E and H here in this way, right? E, H here, E, H here, E, H, G. So then you have to use dummy activity in this way to link with K, right? So you can draw it in different way, right? Because if you take E and C here, if you change this E and C, your picture will be changed, right? Don't worry. So, however, you have to adhere with the criteria, right? Given criteria. So, K after completing E, E, H, and G, right? Okay. Then if you go to L after E and H, where is that? H here, E here, E and H. G here, right? Then here actually you have to change this line, right? Otherwise, you cannot combine the second one. If we go to the second condition, you cannot achieve it, right? Then dummy here, it is not clear. K should be here. Right? Then if we go to the next point, so you can draw L after completing immediate predecessors of E and H. E here, H here. So then we can go for L. Then again M also after completing E and L, M. After completing E and H. Last one. So you have to go for N. After completing J, K, L, M. J, K here, J here, L here, right? JKL, not only JKL, here we have to link M also, right? So M here. So you cannot link M here, then you have to use again dummy. Number of dummies you have to use, then you can ultimately go to the last activity N. Again, check whether your answer is correct or not with this given condition, right? So in this way, you can practice uh, uh, this kind of exercises, and you can understand how to draw this kind of network, right? It is very much essential and very much interesting task here. And uh, here, somewhat uh, actually interesting task here. Okay, shall we move to the now this one? Yes, yes, you are given 2-3 minutes to draw it, right? Please draw it. Yeah, it is very it has very limited number, yeah, limited activities, only 6 activities, right? 6 activities. A, B, and C has no, C are no, have no immediate predecessors. D, E, F, we can see immediate predecessors. If you finish it, then you can share it, right? You can share your network by using chat box, right? I think you are given enough time to do it. Now you can share your network chat box. Finish the task. Is it clear? Have finished the task because we have only 6 activities here. If it is a easiest one, so we can skip it. Otherwise, if you request, we can discuss, right? Is it necessary to discuss? So your response is important. Okay. Now I think this is a very good exercise to practice, right? Brainstorming session here, exercise here. So here it is not easy to draw because even you have 6 number of here 6 number of activity. So easily you can start from ABC, right? So here if you draw this one, A, B and C, right? A, B and C, easily you can start. Then after completing D, sorry, after completing both A and B, right? A and B, here you have to think more on this, right? After completing A and B, so we can use a dummy. We have 2 options. One option is to draw dummy into from B to A. Then we can go for D here in this way. Otherwise, we can start from the dummy. We can start from here. Then we can draw D here, right? We have number of options. The next one, B and C. After completing B and C, right? B and C, here, C here, B here, right? Then then we can go for next one is E, right? But the problem here, after complete both A, B and C, A, B and C, right? Then we have to go to A, B and C mean. So we have to link A here, B here, right? Then we can go for middle one, F, right? Then dummy should be here. Not we cannot use. Then with this, ultimately we can link here. So I will provide the answer, right? So again, you can think with this. Actually, here we can see number of dummies. He also become dummy to link this tree, right? So here, where is that? Yeah, similar one here, right? Now you can see number of dummies, right? This is dummy one, right? This is the suggested answer. Dummy 2, dummy 3, and dummy 4, and dummy 5. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Again, if you go to the question, A, B, C, we have no immediate predecessor, just you can draw in this particular way. Right? Next, if you go back to D, after completing A and B, right? After completing A and B, so we can go for D as we prepared earlier. This is D. Then E we can complete after B and C. After B and C, we can go for B and C, mean we have to link here B and C. Then we can go for right, again we have to use dummy. Then F after complete A, B, C. If after completing A, B, C, A here, right? So then we can combine A through this dummy. B here, B we can link through this dummy 2. C here, so we can link dummy through this dummy, right? Then A, B, and C we can link to achieve this requirement, right? Otherwise, we cannot achieve this requirement. If we have, in order to start, if you should complete A, B, and C, right? A, B, and C. So it's a somewhat complex network. Even you have 6 number of activities here, right? When it's come to large number of activities, it is easy to draw. So if you have limited number of activities, it may be a difficult exercise, right? However, I think you have clear idea about it, right? Is it okay? Do you have any doubt? Okay. Right. Okay. Now, yeah, I think we paid much attention on this network drawing part. Now we have to move to network analysis technique. One is called, yeah, there are a number of techniques. The previous time I discussed, there are a number of techniques. Out of them, as per our syllabus, we mainly focus on two methods. One is called critical path method. Another one is called project evaluation and review technique, PERT, right? If I move to critical path method, right, then you can see in project management, the critical path is the sequence of tasks that absolutely must be completed on time, right? That means if you ignore this kind of just wait. Oh, it's okay. Can you see now? Yeah. Absolutely must be completed on time with no delays in order for the entire project to be finished on time, right? Otherwise, we can easily mention that. Yeah. Simply we can mention. So, what would be the longest path, right? Longest path Then if we delay any kind of activity within this longest path, so it will affect to the uh, completion time of the overall project, right? It will affect to the completion time of the overall project. So those are called critical activity, actually critical activity. So with the critical activities, by linking the critical activities, we can go for the critical path, right? Then if you delay any kind of critical activity, so it will affect to the entire project's completion period, right? Here in this case, these are the features of the critical path. The critical path method calculates the longest path of planned activities to the end of projects and the earliest and latest that each activity can start and finish without making the project longer, right? This process determine which activities are um, on the longest path and which have total float, right? Total float mean can be delayed without making the project longer. So then we can see difference between the earliest and the earliest starting and finish time. So ultimately we can obtain the total float. It should be 0 at the critical path, right? Here similar thing here, similar thing mentioned. Under the critical path method, we need to know a few important terms. Critical path, so we have to define critical path. This is the longest path or string of dependent tasks that you must complete your project. That means complete your for project completion. The length or time duration for the critical path determines the duration of the project. Then the critical task or the activities, task on the critical path are called critical task or critical activities, and changes in duration of such task will usually direct affect the overall project time, right? Overall project completion period. Non-critical activities, these are the tasks or activities are not on the critical path, right? Here actually this delays or change in duration of the non-critical activity or non-critical task will not affect to the overall project completion period, right? Those are the important terms to define when it's come to the critical path method. Dependent task, predecessor task, you know that. Float, this is a measure of how long you can delay a task without impacting on the completion date of the project, right? Then generally a task on the critical path do not have any float. That means total float becomes 0. Right. Here in critical path method, we have to follow these two types of procedures actually. One is called forward pass procedure. Another one is called backward pass procedure. Under the forward pass procedure, so when it's come to the left hand side to the right hand side, so when we are calculating left hand side to the right hand side, this actually our time allocation. So we are considering the maximum time, actually, maximum time. So we have to take as given by this definition, forward pass is a technique that calculate early start time and early finish time in the scheduled network in order to conduct a forward pass move in the forward direction from the project start node to the last node of the network diagram. So here we have to start the forward pass approach from the starting nodes to the ending nodes, right? Then after coming back into the starting nodes from the ending nodes, then we have to go to the backward pass technique. Backward pass is a technique that calculate the late start and the late finish time in the scheduled network in order to perform the backward pass approach, move in the backward directions from the project end nodes to the start node of the network diagram. So further we can discuss with this early start time. There are a number of important other definitions here. You can see early start time. It is an output of forward pass approach. Early start time is the earliest possible point in time when an activity in the node can start, right? Then the earliest finish time, it is an output, right? Output of forward pass calculation. Early finish is the earliest possible point in time when an activity in the node can end, right? So late start time, it is important for backward pass approach calculation. Then late start is the latest possible point in time when an activity in the node can start, right? Again, a late finish time also relevant to the backward pass calculation. Late finish is the latest possible point in time when an activity in the node can start, right? So we can discuss with the examples, right? Here, earliest of the task with no predecessors, then first logical starting point, that is earliest start time. Here, if you go to the forward pass approach, then starting from the time allocation for the relevant task, and after adding them into earlier start time, right? So we can go for the forward pass approach, right? I will show that with some examples, right? So you are having a number of details here. Just I move to this critical path method. Now here, critical path mean the longest path determine the project duration. Critical activities are all activities that make up the critical path. This is the process actually. There are a number of steps in this critical path determination. So we have a number of steps. First one, list down the all activities, then determine the sequence of activities, then draw the network. Those are common for PERT and the CPM, right? Then if you go to the critical path method, determine estimate time that each activity will take to the completion. That is also common. Determine the dependencies and dependencies between the activities. That is also common. Identify the critical path. Now, in this stage, we have to identify the critical path. Only the change here in under the PERT method. So there is a mechanism to measure the expected time. Expected time. This is called expected time. Under the probability approach, we can compute under the PERT method, right? But under the CPM, just under the normal conditions, we have no issue with that time estimation, expected time. It is given, right? Then we can easily perform the critical path, right? Then here you can see time allocation, then backward and forward pass approach here. So here, this one is important. When it's come to the forward pass approach, we have to add this earlier start time plus time duration, right? Duration for this particular activity, T. Then we have to take the maximum one, right? We have to take the maximum one under the forward pass approach. Then if we go to the backward approach, now backward pass approach, so you have to take the minimum value, right? Then latest finish time minus time duration. After getting it, you have to take the minimum, right? I will explain how we do that, right? So these two are very much important. This is the forward pass approach, this is the backward pass approach, right? So I will explain how to do that. Now, if you go to this one, under the, a similar thing here, right? Forward pass, and the next one is the backward pass approach, right? So here, this one is very important, right? Here you can see minimum under the backward pass, right? This is the backward pass approach. If we go to the forward pass approach, as previously discussed, we have to take the maximum one, right? Then if I this is the total plot and the pre-plot, so you are given definition. So if I go to this example, simple example, right? This is a very simple one. So now we are going to draw a critical path to identify the critical path. Before that, so we have to follow the procedures, right? So here I gave you number of steps here. Just put here. Now this is your exercise, right? Now, right now our task is to use critical path method to identify the critical path, right? By using here these steps, right? List all activities, determine the sequence of activities, draw network, right? So we are given this information, therefore no need to do this one, right? We already completed those tasks because you are given the time duration, and now we have to start work from here, right? Then draw a network, right? Then determine and estimate the time also given, right? Already completed this task. It is also completed, right? Determine the dependencies between the activities, right? Then when it's come to the drawing part, then we can consider this part as well. Identify the critical path. Now that is the point we have to pay attention. So here we can see the longest path through the network. Again, we have to go for the backward, both that means forward and backward pass approach. We will do that. Then ultimately we can go to the now here we have to we are given this detail, right? Time also given, sequence also given, right? In this particular example, now we need to go for the third step, right? So what is the third step here? Is the third step we have to draw a network, right? Then we can go for the procedures, right? Other activities. Right. Now, can you draw this one? Right. This is not a hard work, right? This is a simple network. We have only seven, no, eight, uh, six, no? Yeah. Right. Then can you draw this network first? Yeah. Can you draw this network first? Then we can go to the critical path method, right? Even you are going to apply critical path method or the PERT, you have to draw this kind of network. That's why we discuss this task at the beginning. Shall we start the work? Yeah. Then first one is here actually it is important to draw this kind of it is important to draw this kind of format, right? When you are drawing the knot, it should have somewhat larger than the previous one because we have to report the information here, right? In this particular knot. So we should be able to divide them into number of portion, right? Importantly, we have to divide them into three components. This is the event number, right? If it is one, so we have to put the event number. It is the event. This is earliest start time, right? Earliest time. This is latest time, right? Earliest time, latest time, and the event. This should be event. An event number, right? So it is important to have this kind of large not to draw when it's come to the critical path method, right? Then if I start from here, right, again, we should have enough space to report our information. Then here, in this case, A and B, it has no immediate predecessors. A, B, right? Then we can go to, again, after completing A, you can see C and D. This is A, this is B. Then C and D, right? C and D. Again, after completing all, we can mark the detail, right? Earliest time and earliest start time, latest finish time, and so on, right? Then here, this is C. After completing C and B, now B and B, we have to go to E and F. C and B, C and B. So then C here, B here. So we have to link C and B, right? C and B. So if you link these two, C here, so we can remove the existing one. Right? Then E and F, right? Both E and F. Then we can go for D and E. So after completing D and E, we can go for G. D here, sorry, E here, right? D, E. Again, we have to change the direction. D, then we can go to G, no? G, H after completing F and G. F here. H. Right? Then here we have to report the time as well, right? Time A and B, 4, 6, C, 2, D, 6, E, 3, F, 3, G, 5, H, 3. Now you can see, I want to explain how we apply this forward pass approach. Forward pass approach starting from the starting nodes, right? This is the forward pass approach. Forward pass approach. What is that? Forward pass approach, under the forward pass approach, this is the earliest time. So earliest time starting from 0, right? Earliest time starting from 0. Then 0 plus, then the time. This is the earliest time, right? Then earliest time plus dt. So if you go to the previous slide, you can see that. So then take the maximum, right? Then take the earliest time plus the time duration for that particular activity. Then take the maximum value, right? In some cases, you may have 2 or more combination, right? At that time, you have to take the maximum value. That is the forward pass approach, right? So when it's come to the left-hand side to right-hand side, so then you have to apply forward pass approach, right? So how to apply? 0 plus 4, this is 4. Then 4 plus 2, this is 4 plus 2, 6. Then here, if we follow this path, that is also 6. Then you can report 6. Then 6 plus 3, then your answer is 9. 4 plus 6, that is 10. So you have to take maximum one here, 10. You have to ignore this one, right? Then 6 plus 3, 9, right? Then 10 plus 5, 15. So you have to take the maximum as per the forward pass approach here. Then you have to take 15. 15 plus 3, 18. No solution here. When it's come to the backward pass approach, this is the backward pass approach. Backward pass approach from left hand side to right hand side. Right hand side to left hand side, right? So at that time, then the latest time minus time duration, we are getting minimum time. So in this case, we delete the minimum, accept the maximum. But if we come to the backward pass approach, then again, this is the 18, starting from 18. Then we turn this into the right hand side as well. So then 18 minus, as per this one, 18 minus, this is the dt, right? 3. 18 minus 3 means 15, right? 15. Then 15 minus 5. This is 10. No solution, right? 10. So 15 minus 3, that is 12. So we are recording this way. Then 10 minus 3, that is 7. 10 minus 3, that is 7, right? Then 10 minus 6, that is 4, right? That is 4. Then here we have to use minimum one, right? This is maximum. Then 7 is the minimum. Then you have to put 7 here. Then 7 minus 2, that is 5. This is 10 minus 6, that is 4. Then we have to take the maximum one. Sorry, minimum one, 4. So 4 minus 4, 0. Then 7 minus 6, 1. So you have to take lowest one, 0. Right? In this way, you have to use forward pass approach and the backward pass approach. Then forward pass approach from left hand side to right hand side. Then at that time, we are getting the earliest time plus time duration for each activity. Then under the backward pass approach, so we are starting from the end, not here, then to left hand side. So latest time minus time duration for that particular activity. Then take the minimum one. So that is the simple thing you have to remember here, right? Then we can mark the activity number as well. So here we put even number. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right? Here, now how to determine the, now next important point here, how to determine the critical path. Critical path. So then we can go for the critical path here. If it is a critical path, right? Critical path, we should have, at the critical path, right? At critical path, what is the main feature? Actually, earliest start time equal to latest start time. Latest time. Earliest time equal to latest time. So we have to start in the here. In this case, earliest time start similar to the latest time. So this is the one not here. Another one here in this earliest time 6. This is 7, not equal. So here, if we take this one, this is equal 4 and 4. This is also equal, right? This is also equal. This is also equal, right? Now this is called critical path. This is called critical path, right? Then what are the critical activities? Critical activities. This is the critical path, critical activities. What are the critical activities? Here, this is critical activity A, D, G, and H. So you can say critical path is A, D, G, and H. G and H. Then critical activities are yeah, A, D, G, and H. Right? Critical path, normally we usually we use this direction as well, right? Cursor, you have to use this arrow, right? This is the way of determining the critical path and critical activities. Then if I ask another question, what are the non-critical activities, right? In this case, B is not a critical activity. E also not a critical activity. C also not a critical activity. F also not a critical activity. Why we are saying that? Why we are going to identify the critical activities and the non-critical activities? Then A, B, A, D, and A, D, G, and H are critical activities. Why we are saying that? If we delay this time, right? For example, for activity D, we have allocated 6 hours, 6 weeks, right? 6 months. So if we exceed this into 1 month, that means up to 7 months, right? It will delay, that means overall project will be delayed, right? By 1 month time. So that is the that's why we are saying that saying those activities are critical, right? Other activities, the B, C, E, F, those are not critical activities. Even we delay into some extent, right? Into some extent, we have chance to delay those activities without affecting to the overall completion time of the project, right? Overall completion time of the project. That is the difference between uh, uh, critical activities and the non-critical activities. I think now you have clear idea about the way of obtaining critical activities and non-critical activities into your uh, project, right? Is it clear? Is it clear? Please let me know. Okay, okay, good. Right. Now, what is the process? Again, I want to mention here, first task is to follow this procedure. So you are given this instruction to draw this. Starting from then we have to identify the activities and the immediate predecessors. That means sequence of those activities. Then draw a network diagram. Then go for the determination of the time. If you are given them, just you can record it. Then determine the dependencies. By considering all, you can go for the critical path. You can identify the critical path by considering the forward pass approach and the backward pass approach. Right? Under the forward pass approach, we have to use this approach here. So here we use earliest time plus time for that particular activity. Then we have to take the maximum, right? Max, right? Backward pass, under the backward pass approach, starting from the right hand side to the left hand side. So here we have to reduce time for that particular activity on the latest time. then we have to take the minimum, right? So after completing those tasks, so then at the break-even point, these nodes should be equal earlier start time to later start time. So we have to fulfill this requirement. So with this one, starting from here 4 and 4, uh, 10 and 10, 15 and 15, 18 and 18. So you can link those points here. These are called, yeah, this is a critical path, right? It has number of activities, critical activities A, D, G, and H. So all others are non-critical activities. I think you got it clearly, right? So we can go for the next example. Now this is your time, right? Your time. So you can draw a critical, that means first of all, we have to draw a network. Then we can go for the critical path, right? Please follow this example and try to prepare your network. Then we can, then you can record earliest time, latest time, and go for the forward pass approach and backward pass approach. Ultimately, you can identify nodes with earlier start time equal to later start time. That means total float equal to 0, right? No gap between earliest start time and the latest uh, finish time, right? Yeah, this should be, yeah, first one earlier start time, yeah, this should be latest finish time, right? Right. You are given 2-3 minutes to draw it, right? Then we can go for the answer. In some cases, you have to use dummy as well, right? Dummy activity as well. Okay, now I think you already prepared this network diagram. So we start from here. Right. Then here A and B has no immediate predecessor, so you can draw in this particular way. A and B. A and B. Then C after completing A. D after D here D and E, right? D and E after completing A and B, right? So we have to link A here, A here, then B here. So we have to link these two by using a dummy activity. Then we can go for D and E. Then F after completing C. G after completing D and F. D and F, then G. H after completing E and G here. Right. Now we can again draw this structure. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we report the time, time here 4 and 6, C 2 month, D 6 month, D 6 month, E 3 month, F, again 3 month, G. Sorry, this is G. This is G. This is H. G is 5. H is 2 weeks, 2 months. Right. Now we can start from the forward pass approach. Right. As per the forward pass approach, you can see earlier start time plus time duration. Right. Then starting from 0, 0 plus 4, this is 4. 4 plus now, 4 plus here, then for dummy activity, time is 0, right? That is also important. Then 4 plus 0 is 4. Now this is 6. Then you have to go for the maximum here. This is maximum as per the max as per forward pass approach. Then 6, we have to report here 6. 6 plus 6, this is 12. Then 4 plus 2, this is 6. 6 plus 3, this is 9. So you have to take the maximum. Then 12, you have to report here. Then 6 plus 3, 9. Then 12 plus 5, 17. Here you have to take the maximum, put here 17. Right? Then 17 plus 2, that is 19. Then if I move to the backward pass approach, then as per the backward pass approach, so we have to start from latest finish time minus latest finish time, right? This should be finish time. Previously I told start time. This should be changed as here. Latest finish time minus dt. Then take the minimum. Right? Then here we have to report starting from 19. 19 minus 2, that is 17, no option. Then 17 minus 3, that is 14. If we go to this path, 17 minus 5, that is 12. 12 minus 6, that is 6. Then here you have 14, then 6. Then you have to ignore the maximum, take the minimum. Right? Then 12 minus 3, that is 9. 9 minus 2, that is 7. Yeah, no option actually. So, yeah, not option. 7. Here, 6 minus 0, 6. Then you have to take the lowest. Right? Then 6 minus 4, that is 2. Then 6 minus 6, that is 0. So you have to take the minimum, then take 0. Then critical path here. So you can identify the critical path this way, 0 and 0. 0 and 0. Then 6 and 6. Here 12 and 12. 17 and 17. 19 and 19. Therefore, critical path is here. Then critical path is here. B, D, G, H. Critical activities are B, D, G, H. Non-critical activities. What are the non-critical activities? Yeah, non-critical activities are A, non-critical activity, C, non-critical activity, F, non-critical activity, E also non-critical activities. Those are not affected to the that mean delaying those activities will not be affected to the project completion period, right? Into some extent, right? But if we change 1 unit of time from critical activity, it will affect to the finishing time of the overall project, right? That is the idea behind that. I think you got it clearly. Is it clear? Is it clear for you? Right now you have exercise to practice here, right? Up to now I got 2 examples, right? Then I think it's easy to use this one, so you can practice. This is example number 3, right? So you are given 5 minutes, right? Within 5 minutes time, you have to draw it. Do you have enough confidence to prepare it? Is it okay? Can you prepare? Can you prepare it? Okay, right, good. Okay, you are given 5 to 10 minutes, right? 5 to 10 minutes. Maximum 10 minutes, right? If you have any doubt, you can ask. Huh? I think you are given enough time, right? Uh, this is example number 3. So if we go to, first task is to draw this network diagram here, starting from okay. Uh, Starting from A, it has no immediate predecessor, so you can start A. B and C, right? B and C, B and C after A, right? B and C, B and C after A. Then D and E after B. D and E after B. D and E after B, right? D and E after B. F after BC. BC, yeah. F after BC. Yeah, we have to link B by using a dummy. Then we can see B and C. This is F. F. So G after DEF. DEF. E here, F here. So you have to link D also. Right, again, this is dummy 1. This is dummy 2. Right? And we can record the time as well, right? So we can draw the structure. Activity event 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we can record the time here. A 5 month, B 10 month, C 6 month, D again 10 month, E 3 month, F 4 month, G 12. Then we can start the process. If we go to the forward pass approach, then earlier start time plus, right, then take the maximum, right, then starting from 0, 0 plus 5, 5 plus 10, 15, 15 plus 0, this is 15, 5 plus 6, this is 11, so we have to take the maximum 15 here, 15 plus 4, 19, 15 plus 3, 18, this is 15 plus 10, 25, 25 plus 0, 25. Now we have 18, 19, 25. Take the maximum, 25. Then reject all others. 25 plus 12, 12, 37. 37. So if we go to the backward pass approach, starting from latest start time, latest finish time, minus time for an activity, then take the minimum, right? Then 30, start from 37, 37 minus 12, 25, 25 minus 4, here 19, 25 minus 0, 25, 25 minus 10, 15, 25 minus 3, 23, sorry, 22. So take the another one. 25 minus 4, 19. So here, then this should be 19. After coming into this place, 15, 22. So 19 minus 0, this is 19. Then we have to ignore highest one, take the minimum. Then 15 minus 10, 5. This is 19. 19 minus 6, that is 13. So we have to ignore the highest one, take the lowest. 5 minus 5, 0. Then we can go to the critical path detection. So you can draw here. Here 0 and 0, 5 and 5, 15 and 15, 25 and 25, again 25 and 25, 37 and 37. Then your critical path here, right? A, B, D, then dummy 1, then G. Actually, dummy is not important, right? Then here this is the critical path. Critical activities are A, B, D, and G. A, B, D, and G. These are the critical activities. All others are called non-critical activities. For example, C, F, E. That's all now. Yeah. I think you have clear idea about it. Here you have one more activity, one more exercise here. One more exercise here. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Huh? Is it clear? Yes. Good. Yeah, I want to mark your attendance as well, right? Here we, here, sorry. Here we have, if I start from here, Roshan Lakshani. Roshan Lakshani, please tell me your number, student number. Lakshani. Student number, yeah. What is that? 053. 053. Okay. Then Kanishka. Kanishka. Tell me your student number. Kanishka. Then 549 502 480 Yeah, tell me your number, Kanishka.
80.
80.
Yeah.
Okay. Then 502 475 444.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. 444. Then what are the numbers here? 549 480 475 444 392 389 336
Yes, sir.
310 310 282 251 51 40 9 229. Who is BM guest? Yeah, please tell me your student number. 282 is okay. BM guest. Please tell me your number. Yeah. BM guest. Please rename, including your name and the number. $555. Okay. Right. Now we can go to the question. Right. Again, see this example. So you have to draw the network diagram. Here we have a number of activities. I think previously also we draw it, no? Am I correct? Okay, now actually you can practice it, no? So you can identify the critical path, and yeah, you can see number of self-evaluation questions to practice, right? So you can draw the critical path and network and critical path. You can identify critical path, and here you can use forward pass approach and the backward pass approach to identify the critical path. Another example also here. You can draw the critical path and you can draw a network and identify critical path. So there are a number of examples here. Then you can practice, right? I'm not going to waste much time on that. You are given a number of examples here. Repetition is there, right? Please ignore that, right? Then here, asking about the critical path, identify the critical activities and identify the non-critical activities, determine the project completion period, right? So if you go to example, yeah, you can see this answer. Another example here, right? Here there are a number of exercises to follow here to obtain the critical path, right? Now my point is to go to the next one, that is called project evaluation and review technique, PERT. So how to apply PERT, right? So in this case, again, you can see the similar process. So you have to draw the network diagram, identify, before that you have to identify the activities, sub-activities, and the sequential order. Everything you have to identify. Then we can draw a network diagram. Then again, we can go for the critical path method and identify the critical path and critical activity, non-critical activity. But the difference between the critical path method and this here, actually under this method also we have to accommodate critical path method. But only change here, when it's come to the calculation of time, we have to use different times, and ultimately we have to use probability to obtain the expected time, right? Then expected time and the time variation, the variance, and the standard deviation. It is important to draw, compute those expected time, then the variance time, and also the standard deviation of time, right? So we can report them and we can make different types of decisions based on the results, right? So if we move to that, right, now you can see the historical